but
Perfect.
it's so relevant to what's going on because today, very much on my mind is the fact that two Jewish people were murdered in Washington D.C. and for being Jewish by a guy who did it with a reason, with a justification that he's pro-Palestine.
Okay.
And then I called my friend, and we were talking about it before the show today, and he was saying, what one of the things that bothers him, obviously, what bothers him the most is that it happened, but after that is that there's like all these talk shows that are like talking about the guy's reason. They're like, well, let's discuss his reason. I'm like, why should we care about his reason?
Correct.
Like,
You can't
it's
murder.
the same thing with the Luigi guy, right? So like everybody's like, well, he had an interesting, good point. He murdered. That's
right.
The point
that
is
was
that you
my
don't
point.
make your point with murder.
Right. It goes
right?
all out the window the second that you behave that way.
Right.
But it was a
I
good
don't
idea.
care why you're doing it.
It was a
Right.
good idea to him.
Yeah, but
It's not. It wasn't a good
And
idea.
he's still
but
wrong.
to a deranged mind. I remember Dennis Prager did a debate one time at the Saban Theater, and then they opened it up to questions, and I got in a big argument with him. And the debate was if people are born good or evil.
he says they're not born good.
Yeah, he thinks that people, and I said everybody thinks everybody's good because they all want to be good. They're not, what they're doing is not good, but everybody has an innate wish to be good. They just have deranged ideas of what is good. Like Hitler thought what he was doing was very good. Like he thought, I'm going to make Germany great and national pride and clean up the ethnicities or whatever. And in his mind, that was good. He wasn't acting in a way that he's like, I wake up every morning and I want to do something bad. He was like, I want to wake up and do something good. It's just that his definition of good is bad.
So maybe he wanted to do those things, but his real reason was to kill the Jews.
No, but I mean, I think he thought what he was doing was good.
Right.
Which means that he was coming from a place of wanting to be good. The natural
Sure,
desire
he
of a
thought he
human
was doing the
being
right thing.
is to want to be good.
By the way, the Dennis Prager thing, I disagree. Go to any schoolyard, see how 6-year-olds treat each other. They're bad people. They beat each other, they trip each other, they pinch each other, they call each other names, they pull each other's hair. And if it wasn't for parents, they would turn out to be animals.
I don't think that they're bad people. I think that they're people in development.
They're not in any development without parents.
Okay, well, it's people need guidance. But again, like Hitler, like people will
But
think
they're
that
natural.
I think the argument's too vague, in my opinion. Like, what good and bad is like just too vague. I think that, animals, which we are, we just do what we got to do. And like, if we were a little feral child, I wouldn't even learn that it's bad to grab it from you. I would think, well, I'm bigger, I grab it from you, and what's and that wouldn't. There is no bad or good to put on that. Luckily, we live in a society where we do have things where it's easier to kind of define. Hey, maybe don't take that from. We can kind of learn that and develop it. But I think people are inherently good. I think that they have to be. Sin comes in as our religious aspect, but I just think that that's a good word for it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if like it's necessarily needs to be religious, but like the idea that there is something in us that makes us hate things that are different or judge things that are weird to us and strange because it makes us feel uncomfortable, or to take, we definitely do that when we're little kids. We'll just like go grab a thing from a different kid.
It was natural.
Yeah, or if we're just so dependent for so long that we cry anything something doesn't go our way. We've already been taught as a baby that if we cry, it gets fixed.
Right.
So now you kind of carry that over, and you're like, now I'm pouting because I didn't get my way, and you have to kind of grow up.
Right.
But I do think people are inherently good.
So again, I must kind of didn't disagree.
Mm-hmm.
So you look at Germany, how easy it was to turn the country against Jews. These were decent people, scientists, lawyers, doctors, musicians, artists, painters, regular people. Almost all of them turned in a blink of an eye.
Right.
So what happened to the good in them?
I think that, like people can be misguided. I think people can be negligent.
But that quickly?
I think people can be selfish. I don't think that immediately makes them evil. I also listen, how popular is it to talk bad about our current president?
Very popular.
Very popular.
Very popular.
In fact, you can almost become immediate pals with someone, like socially, at any coffee shop or open mic or poetry place by just slandering the president.
In a second.
Right? In a second. Or you could say,
lazy
look,
conversation.
it's lazy, and it's people that aren't really thinking with their it's so quick to go, blah, 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 this. And like you find these little groups of political ideologies or racial ideologies or any of these kind of cultures, as people love to say. So it's very easy to get people to be psyoped into almost anything.
So you voted for him twice, you said?
No, that was a joke.
Oh, that was a joke.
Yeah, I voted for Bernie Sanders originally.
Bernie.
Until I realized he's full of shit.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
So,
I thought I was tricked by him at first. He was saying all the right things.
so does Trump talk bother you?
I was also tricked, by the way.
Trump talk in the which way? With the way people slander him?
Yeah.
No, I just think it's inconsistent. I think that I was a big Barack Obama guy, and Barack Obama literally deported more Mexicans than anybody. He drone striked everyone in the Middle East, but everything was masked under my American Western Seattle public education and social norms of you don't criticize anyone that's black. You will not say anything bad about a minority or you're a piece of shit. You will not say anything bad about a Jew or you're a piece of shit. You will be quiet about your religion. You will be quiet about women, right? Like women
women.
They can do no wrong.
Believe all women.
Anything that happens to a woman must it's so I lived on this we don't say bad things about Barack Obama because he could only be perfect and virtuous, And,
Believe all women, right?
Yeah, that's the nonsense.
Anyone that had a mother.
But there were other things about Barack Obama that were very appealing.
Sure.
He was very charismatic.
He's one of the most charming people
He
ever.
made everybody proud to be American.
I also don't even care that he deported illegal Mexicans, and I don't care that he drone strike people in the Middle East because I don't know much about that subject. What I don't like is the inconsistency that Trump does the exact same things, and everyone all of a sudden thinks Trump's a monster and that we all should be rallying against him. The inconsistency is what bothers me, not the fact. I'm fine with Obama. I'm fine with Trump. I'm fine with whatever. Also, if you hate both of them, that's at least consistent for me. You know? What I don't like is that we play tribal identity politics constantly while pretending we don't, and everyone seems to. It's a very flustering thing.